it's me, Janira, and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be testing out Korean makeup products. I'll be trying out a lot of Korean makeup brands, and when I say a lot, it means full face of Korean makeup brands. All of these products I've got from YesStyle, and I've done a massive YesStyle haul recently. If you haven't watched that video yet, I will leave a link up here or down in the description box, and I will also leave a link where you can buy all these Korean makeup brands. So most of these products I've got from YesStyle Advent Calendar 2018, and for me, YesStyle's Advent Calendar was the best Advent Calendar I have ever unboxed, because they're all full-size products and I've got almost a full face of makeup. I'm so excited to try all these products. So let's just dive right into the video. So I have already done my skincare this morning, and my skincare consists of mainly Korean products as well. I know, I just love Korean products. And I've used my Dear Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream as a moisturizer today. I love this moisturizer. It sinks right into your skin and it doesn't leave a greasy feeling. And it does go well with most of the makeup that I have tried. This has been tried and tested, so yeah, I know that this would not cause any problem with any makeup. And then I've already done my brows off camera just to save a lot of time. I've used this pencil. It is by the brand of Face Shop. It is the Designing Eyebrow Pencil. It has an angled tip pencil and then a spoolie on one end. I've been using this pencil ever since I've learned how to do my brows. That's how I love this pencil. So that's my brows and skin done. So let us proceed with the testing video. So the first item that I will be trying out is by the brand Etude House. This is the Face Blur SPF 33 PA++ Smoothing Pore Hiding Tone Up. So this is a primer with SPF and it says Face Blur. So I really do need to blur all these blemishes and my pores. I've got big pores in this area of my face, so I'll be using this primer all over my face. It looks like it's tinted. It does have a scent, but I'm not really sure what scent is that. And yeah, it's white. It feels kind of tacky, but it is not sticky. I don't think it blurred out my pores or my blemishes, but it leaves a white cast. It's probably because of the SPF. I'm not really sure, but yeah. It feels like a lotion. Like a lotion in my face. So while I'm waiting for that to sink into my face, I'll be showing you what I got for my foundation. So I've got the Moonshot Micro Setting Fit Cushion. It looks like this. I love the packaging. It looks like Galaxy. I have got the shade 201 Beige. So of course, it's all written in Korean. Oh, here. Directions: take appropriate amount on the puff and lightly pat on the entire face. So I've never tried a cushion foundation before because of all these blemishes that I've got. I don't think a cushion foundation would cover up my blemishes. I'm not really sure, but I've heard a lot about this brand and this product. And yeah, we'll try it out. It looks like this. I do love the packaging. It has a rainbow. It's holographic. I'm not really sure, but it looks like this. It has SPF 50+, PA+++. In this cushion, you'll get 12 grams. So it looks like this inside. You've got a mirror, and then the puff, purple puff, and then it opens up like this. So yeah, let's try this out. This looks like kind of light for me. Not really sure, but let's try it. I think this is the darkest shade that they have. It does smell like foundation. Most of cushion foundation from Korea has got skincare benefits. That's why I really wanted to try them, and I just hope it will work with all these blemishes that I've got. So I'll be using the puff first because that's how it is intended to be used. Look at that. So tap tap tap. Oh, this is nice. The shade is a bit lighter, but I can deal with that. It does have a decent coverage, which is really good for a cushion. I like it. This side of my face, I've got bigger blemishes and I've got this huge new breakout, so we'll see if it will cover up anything. It doesn't have a full coverage, but it does have a medium coverage, and yeah, pretty good coverage. So I'm just gonna carry on my forehead, and we'll see how the coverage builds up. I look so white. I know that the shade is not the right shade for me. So that's the first layer of the cushion foundation. It's not full coverage. I can still see through my blemishes. So we'll just try to build the coverage up because I don't like this. I don't like this. We'll see if it will work. Yep, I think that's the best it could get. It doesn't go full coverage. It does have a decent medium coverage, but I can still see my big blemishes here, here, and here, and on this side. Yeah, I do love my full coverage foundation, but this feels so light. But yeah, it's very light for my skin tone. But let's just carry on. So with the concealer, I'll be using my all-time favorite, the Same concealer. It's by the brand The Same. I still don't know how to pronounce this. This is the Cover Perfection Tip Concealer, and it has SPF 28. Oh, that's really good. So I'll be using the lighter shade, which is 1.5, because as you can see, my skin is so light at the moment. And yeah, so I've got these concealers, and I've got 2 more backups, and yep, I know. I will just be using the shade 1.5, and yeah, this concealer has a very thin consistency, but the coverage is perfect. So I'll just be using my own sponge. Look at that. And since I don't have eyeshadow primer, I'll just be applying the concealer on my lids as well. I do love this concealer. It's my favorite. Really my favorite. And then I'll just be using the same concealer to cover up all the blemishes that the cushion foundation didn't cover up. So mostly here. See how good that concealer is. Oh, I love it. And then before I use any of my powder products, I still got, I think, oh yeah, this one. This is Heart on the Cheek. It's in the shade VLO1. And I don't really know the brand. It doesn't say. I got this from the advent calendar. And look how cute this is. It's a twist up blush stick. It's in a love heart shape. I like it. So I'll be using this as my blush before I powder up my face. I will just warm it up on the back of my hand. And oh, look at that. It's very pink. Let's try this one out. Ooh, look at that. Is that enough? I don't know. Don't know how to use this product. Just use my finger and blend. I'm not a fan. It's cute, but yeah. I've got all my foundation in my finger now. I don't really know how to use this. It does take off my foundation, but we'll still try it. What if I just use the sponge? I think that's better, but yeah, my foundation is gone. Look, I can see my blemishes again. Oh my goodness. No, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm not a cream or stick blush kind of girl anyway, so I don't really enjoy this, but it's really cute. But I do love my full coverage. I don't really want my blemishes peeking through, so not a fan of that. So now I am just gonna carry on with my powder. So I've got 2 powders here. One is by the brand Innisfree. It's a No Sebum Blur powder with Jeju Natural Mineral and Natural Originated Mint. It looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. And it's a No Sebum Blur powder. It has a puff and looks this. But in this video, I'll be using this one. This is by the brand Chica y Chico Matte Powder Matte Pink. I am so excited to try it because it's a pink powder. I also have a puff like this, and it's pink. Put some of the powder on the lid. Ooh, it smells nice. This is the puff. Need to show this to you. It's pink. So yep, I'll be using this pink powder under my eyes. That's interesting. It doesn't leave a pink shade under my eyes. It's just like translucent. It doesn't have a color. Nothing. And I would just dust this all over my face because it's not pink at all. It did mattify my face. It just looks so fresh. It didn't add any coverage at all and didn't leave any pink powder in my face. It just mattified and smoothened my face, which is really good. I like it. So it's time to bronze up this face, bring back the color, and I have got Too Cool Art Class by Robin. This one looks like this. It's a Too Cool for School Art Class by Robin Shading. Here how it looks like. The packaging is so nice. It's a contour palette and it has 3 shades from light to darkest, and yep, I'll be using my Spectrum AO5 slanted brush to contour my face, and I'll just be swirling this brush around all the shades. Ooh. It is not very pigmented and it is matte, and it does resemble my favorite Hoola bronzer, which I really love. It's just really hard to pick up the shade or the product. You have to really dip into it to get the product, and yeah, it's not very pigmented. It is just for a subtle kind of contour. It takes a lot of effort and time to use it, but it's not that bad. Not that bad. And then I've also got a blush. Another blush to try. It's by the brand Beige Fan Fan Chic. The packaging is just so cute. I don't want to use it. It is in the shade light pink. It's pink again. And look at that. Oh, it's a cutie little duck. And it has, of course, a puff. They do love the puff. And then here how it looks like. It's a light pink shade. I won't be using the puff because I don't use puff for my blush. I will just be using my Duo Fiber Contour brush. So I'll be using this. Oh, it's a bit powdery. I think this would be a little bit light for my skin tone. Don't really see a shade payoff. I don't really know. I'm not sure if it's because it's a light pink shade and it doesn't show in my skin tone, but it's cute. Yeah, it's cute, but not a lot of shade payoff, but a subtle kind of blush. Then let's proceed with the eye makeup. So with the eyes, I've got 2 eyeshadow palette here, but I will only be using one. I've got this Milky Shadow palette by Holika Holika. This is so cute as well. It's in the shade 01 Strawberry Caramel, and it looks like this. Oh, upside down, and it's a quad shadow, and these shades, I love them. It's like a peachy corally shade. This kind of shade are my kind of shades. I love this, but I won't be using this today because I've got this bigger palette right here. This is by the brand Etude House. It's the Play Color Eyes, and it's in the shade Wine Party, and it looks like this. The packaging is so good. It looks like this. It has a long mirror, and look, it has 2 spongy kind of brushes which don't really use that much, and it has this little cover protector with the shade names which I couldn't read because it's in Korean. And here how the palette looks like. It has neutral tones and all this wine shade, plummy shade, and I like it. Let us try this out. So I just prepped my eyes using the Cover Tip Concealer, and now I will just be setting the concealer using the lightest shade right here to give me a clean white canvas to work with. Then I'll be using this light brown shade right here just onto my crease. Just a transition shade. They're a bit powdery, so you need to be careful. Then I will use this shade next to that light brown shade just to deepen up my crease. And then I'll be using this matte wine shade right here just onto the outer corners of my eyes. Ooh. Then dragging it into the crease. That is very pigmented. Then just into my inner corners. Then I'll just do the same thing on the other eye. And then just to deepen up that wine shade, I'll be using this darkest shade right here just on the outer corner of my eyes. I'll just be applying a little bit of concealer in the middle part of my lids just to prepare it for the shimmery shadow. Just a little bit, like that. That's it. And then I will be taking this gold shimmery shade right here. It is glittery and it does have chunks of glitters in it. I'm not really sure how will this apply, but we'll see. It's not applying really well. I'm just gonna wet my brush. I'll be using the Obsession Makeup London Pigment Boost Fix. Not really. It's so much better than the dry brush, but we'll see with my finger. Doesn't pick up that much either with my finger. It's just all in my finger. It doesn't even like swatch. No, nothing. It just stays on my finger and it's just chunks of glitters, which I'm not really a fan of, but yeah, we'll try to make this work. So I think that's all I can do. And now I'll be trying this red shade right here. It's a shimmery shade just to transition between that gold and the plummy wine shade. Yeah, that's a lot better. I like that. That's it with my eye look. And then to finish this eye look, I've got two mascara to try. One is the Chateau La Biote Wine Angle Mascara. It's a lash fixer mascara and it looks like this. It's in the shade 01. This packaging is so cute. It's a wine bottle and look at that. It has a bent kind of brush. It does have little hairs in it. Don't know if you can see it. It will extend my lashes. I don't know. We'll see. OMG, look at that. It made my lashes very long. It lengthens my lashes. It did give a bit of volume, but not clumpy volume. And my lashes are separated and they are so much longer than my lashes. Look, I know it did smudge a little bit on that side, but I can clean that up later. But look at the length. I love it. Oh dear. This is a good one. And I love the bent wand because you can coat even the lashes and the corners of your eyes. So, it's such a good one. I love it. It does give me a good length. And I don't normally put mascara on my bottom lashes because, as you can see, you can't see. I know you can't see. I don't have bottom lashes, but I found this, the Innisfree Skinny Waterproof Micro Cara. It's a really skinny mascara. It's just like nothing. It's just like, yeah. Let's see how this goes. I think this would be very perfect for bottom lashes, which I don't really have, so we'll see. This is really amazing. I am loving the mascara. Look, I don't have bottom lashes, but look at the difference. I love it, and it's really easy to use because it just hugs my bottom lashes. Love it. And now with my brows, I'll be using the I'm Brow Mascara. It's a skinny brow mascara as well. It's by the brand I'm Meme. It's in the shade 003 dark brown, and it looks like this. And it's also a skinny one. Look, and it's bent. This bent brush is so perfect. I like that. And now it's time for highlighter. I've only got one highlighter here. It's the Coringo Cosmetics Pink Square Dual Highlighter. Here it is. So cute. And it's in the shade Pink Square Dual Highlighter. Don't know what shade is this. This is like a champagne gold shade, and this one is a pinky shade. So we'll be using this champagne gold shade just to highlight. I don't know. It's not how I like my highlighter, but it's a subtle highlight. It does give a subtle highlight, but yeah, I do love my blinding highlighter. It does its job, and it's a bit powdery. It just accentuates my textures, which I'm not really a fan of. And yeah, I'll be using the same highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes. Yeah, it's not very highlighty shade. And now we're down to the lip products. I've got so many lip products that I wanted to try. I've got this Pony Effect Customizing Lip Palette, which I haven't tried yet. It looks like this. It's so nice. This is, I think, the last door, the 25th or 24th door in the Advent calendar, and it looks like this. It's a customizing lip palette, and then so I won't be using that today. And then I've also got this, the Agatha Paris. You can buy all these items from YesStyle. This is a lipstick case, which is so cute. Look at that. Look at that. It has this little key ring with a puppy, and then it's a magnetic kind of lipstick case. And then I've got the lipstick right here. This is the Agatha La Vie en Rose. La Vie en Rose in a shade 105, La Vie en Rose. Even if you don't have the case, still looks so cute by its own. Look at that. And then you can take this off. Take this off. Then just put the lipstick here and then here, like that. And then you've got a lipstick case, which is really nice. Look. So cute. You can buy this on YesStyle as well. So pretty. I love it. But I won't be using this shade today. I'm not sure. We'll see all the other shades that I've got. And then I've got, of course, my all-time favorite Chateau Labiot Wine Lip Tint. This shade PK01 and the shade BE01. And they're so good. Pigmented, opaque, long-lasting. Love it. Love it. And then I've got this 3 Concept Eyes 3CE Mood Recipe 2 Matte Lip Color. in a shade Mellow Flower. It's a matte lip color. It looks like this. Ooh, matte packaging. I love it. And then the shade, ooh, looks like this. This one. Matte shade. Like a burnt red shade. And then I've also got Laneige two-tone tint lip bar in a shade Tomato Sherbet, number 6, two-tone tip. Looks like this. This is a cute little lip stick as well, and it's a red and pink lipstick. Let's try this out. Ooh. Ooh, it will give you like an ombre effect. And then last one, I've got the Peri Para Berries Ink Velvet. It looks like this. And I've got the shade Dollish Beige Rose. This is a cute packaging as well. Look. This one. It's a more sheer kind of orangey corally peach shade. And yeah, what will I use? I don't know. They're more like red kind of shade. I might be using the matte one. So I'll be using the 3CE matte lipstick. It's more of an orangey, red-orange kind of lip. I don't think it matches my eye look. No. But I love the shade. And it is very pigmented, and yeah, it's not drying, but it doesn't match my eye look. So I'll be removing this and using a different one. I think I need a more nude kind of lips with this eye look. I would just be using my favorite Chateau Labiot Wine Lip Tint in a shade BE01. So I think that will do, and that ends this makeup look. So I will just do my hair and then I will get back to you with my final look. So for my final thoughts, I did enjoy this makeup testing video. I did love a lot of products from it, but also because of my skin condition and I've got so many blemishes, acne, breakouts, I didn't enjoy much of the complexion products. As much as I wanted to love the cushion foundation, it just didn't really work for my skin. Because of my blemishes, I do love my full coverage foundation. This doesn't build up into a full coverage and it doesn't match my skin tone as well, and that I think is the darkest shade. I am not really sure, but that's the darkest shade that I found from YesStyle, and it doesn't match my skin tone at all. And yep, still got so many blemishes peeking through. If I have a better skin, I think I would love this. And I love the finish. It is a satin finish leaning towards matte, but it's not flat matte. That's why I like it. And all the other complexion products, such as the Too Cool for School Art Class contour product, the blush, and the highlighter that I've tried, I feel like they're catered more with a better skin condition. Like, most Koreans do have lovely skin. Maybe that's why they are catering more of like a no makeup look. The blush doesn't give so much shade payoff. This blush is perfect if you've got a better skin as well and you don't use so much foundation products. This will be a good blush. And this one, it does its job, but it's not as much as pigmented as I want it to be, to give me a kind of contour, but it does its job. And the highlighter does highlight my face, but not as much as I want it to highlight my face. I do love a blinding highlight. I already know that I love this concealer. I highly recommend this concealer and this Chateau Labiot lip tint. They're so good. I highly recommend you getting this. And then, oh, this one, I I enjoyed using this. This is the Chateau Labiot Wine Angle Mascara. The angled brush is so good, and it does give so much length into my lashes. I do have the shortest, straightest lashes in the world. I'm so amazed how good this mascara is. Look how long my lashes are, and it keeps them curled, which is really good. And the Innisfree waterproof skinny micro Cara is so good as well. I love this skinny brush. It's perfect for bottom lashes, and yeah, I love it. It's something that you might want to try. And also the I'm brow mascara. It's a skinny brow mascara. The angled brush is perfect. It just hugs all the hair on my brows, and it's the perfect shape kind of brush. I've never used this kind of brush before, and I like it. I enjoyed it. And then with the eyeshadow, I've enjoyed using this eyeshadow. I love this kind of look. I love this shade. I'm so surprised on how pigmented these shades are. The matte shadows, they're so good, especially the darker shades. They're very pigmented. Although the neutral kind of shade, you really need to build it up to get the shade payoff that you want. Although the shimmery, glittery shade, they're really hard to use, really hard to get the pigment out. So what I've done is I've wet the brush with a pigment boost, and then I've used my finger as well to intensify the shade. Just a little fallout, but not much, that it didn't ruin my face makeup, and I like it. That's it with this Korean beauty makeup testing video. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed trying all these products out. If you did, please do give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will leave a link down below where you can get all these makeup products that I've tried. If you wanted to try them as well, I will leave a link down below, and also my code which you can use to get discounts. And thank you for watching. I hope your day will be as flawless as your makeup today. See you on my next one. Bye!